And now a moment of silence for Lord Alderp's perp window into the women's baths. Who would have thought that after watching his debut in the season premiere of Season 2, Lord Alderp and Kazuma are two sides of the same coin. They're both the extreme pervs. Don't forget, the first time we meet him, Lord Alderp wanted revenge for his mansion being destroyed and wanted Kazuma dead. And here we are, with him trying to make a deal, even calling Kazuma out, saying, wait a minute, you're just as much a perv as I am. I also love the fact that the window's demise was caused by darkness. A person who loves people staring at her immensely. Although she will call him out every time. And now, we have to talk about, if you haven't figured it out by now, the thief is Chris. It's Chris. It's really Chris. I'm telling you, they're separate people. Chris is the one that's stealing all the relics, which we later find out are actually holy relics that Aqua has been giving out to people from Japan for years. Like one of the relics which was later used to create the Ultimate Destroyer, or the Golem, or the Crimson Demon Clan. All done by the same person, by the way. She's out collecting them to make sure that nobody gets too powerful, and that the capital has plenty of them. Interestingly enough, Lord Alderp doesn't have any. But I do love it, the fact that when Kazuma finally takes her down, sexually harassing her right to the very end. And the face she gives is hilarious. The fact that she does it twice, by the way. This episode had quite a few great moments, including the fact when Kazuma and Megumin go on a date, which basically results in them destroying plenty of places throughout the capital area, usually out in the country. So, they wanted to make sure there was at least amount of casualty as possible. Now, when Chris finally leaves Kazuma the first time, leads to another great moment. As you know, they wanted to make it seem like Kazuma had a struggle and he failed. So Chris does bind. So the second they come in there, Aqua decides to tell him that she went into Kazuma's room while he was away and broke a ton of things. Now, you would think that Darkness and Megumin would probably try to do the same thing. Like, we wronged you the same way. Nope, they're out for revenge. I particularly love the fact that Darkness is stuffing Kazuma's mouth with some food, basically making him choke on it. And of course, Megumin's like, tell me, why was my explosion not giving enough points? Are you lying to me? Don't worry, Megumin. Your best explosions were in the previous series. And here's one review of it. You'll see up in the corner. And now Kazuma basically gets expelled from the castle for good this time. As Claire finally comes to her senses and say, look, we know you destroyed all these Demon King generals, but you're utterly useless. Which is 100% correct. And finally, the alarm goes off. Oh, the capital's under attack, yet again, by the Demon King's generals. I have to say this about the generals. They are very freaking slow and methodical in these attacks. So much so they generally allow the defending forces to assimilate and, destroy you. Especially how they did the Crimson Demon Clan, who they basically attacked every day only to become target practice. And this time they decide to attack, and Kazuma's like, you know what? Goddess Ares, give you some moments of sleep. I will join your church. Good luck in that one. I think I should tell you, Darkness has been acting like the adult the entire season, which is kind of weird and strange. Particularly considering that she's a masochist. She loves pain. She lives for pain. She lives for humiliation. Including her first meeting with Verdia. And here she's trying to assemble the team to go into action for the attack. And I love the fact that Megumin's ready for battle. Aqua, on the other hand, is like, nope, don't want to be bothered here. And she's trying to drag Aqua out of bed while keeping Megumin in the room and not blowing everything up. And finally, Kazuma realizes, oh, wait, I can get into the castle here if I look, somewhat confident here. He ends up dragging Aqua into battle. A load of good moments here. More than just the sight gags and these funny faces. I particularly love the fact that Alderp's perversion, as well as his reaction to Kazuma being assaulted by our Lady Dustiness. I love the fact that, Megumin once again finds an excuse to have to blow stuff up. And after all, she's our Little Miss Explosion. And I love the fact that Kazuma will make up any reason to continue a rich lifestyle. Including the fact when they get to freeload off another lord. Just like they did in the castle. Just like they did Mr. Alderp here. And that leads me now to episode 5. We are 1/3 way done for the season. Let's see what the next 2/3 has to deal with. Anyway, bye.